Hi, do you have Friggatriskaidekaphobia? I think I said that right. Maybe I didn't. I have no idea. But it means a fear of Friday the 13th. If so, hi, good, how are you? If so, I'm going to explain to you why it's silly. Okay, so when I grew up, there were the Friday the 13th movies. And they were horror movies for the younger folks out there. But I always heard Friday the 13th was such bad luck. I never questioned why the movie was about like kids at camp getting murdered by somebody. Doesn't seem like bad luck, does it? So I Googled today because I figure, 40 years after the first time I heard of it, I should probably Google. And Friday the 13th, according to Google and all kinds of different websites, Britannica was another one, is that there's a lot of associations with Friday being unlucky because Jesus was crucified on a Friday. There's some other things that happen on a Friday. The Knights Templar were all arrested on a Friday. And then there's associations with 13 being unlucky. The biggest one is from Norse mythology. I'm not making this up. Where there was a banquet at Valhalla and 12 gods were invited and they're all at the banquet. And this other god named Loki, the trickster god, he shows up to the banquet uninvited. So instead of kicking him out, they let him stay. And then he tricks this one god who's blind, named, I think it was Hod. He tricks him into shooting a poisoned with mistletoe dart at his brother, whose name was Hader with a D. And he, or maybe Hoder, I think it's Hader. Well, he was the god of light and goodness. So he tricks the blind god into shooting this poison dart at the god of love and all that stuff. And then the whole world plunged into darkness for a long time. This is what we think. I mean, it wasn't even on the 13th. It was because he was the 13th guest, but he wasn't even a guest. He wasn't even invited. Oh, and the other thing was that Judas was the 13th at the table, but not necessarily. I mean, there were 13 at the table, but Judas could have showed up second or third, right? So Fridays apparently were unlucky, and the number 13 was unlucky. So then, sometime around the 19th century, someone was like, wow, if Fridays are unlucky and 13 is unlucky, Friday the 13th must be so unlucky. But none of this stuff was unlucky. It was tragic. It was, vicious scheming resulting in, I don't know how you could have a blind god who accidentally shoots and kills his brother. Like, anyway, I don't think we should be afraid of it. I did see another thing, and it said it's actually the day of the divine feminine. And the reasoning for that was that women have 13 menstrual cycles a year. But I thought, I don't have it anymore, but I thought it was one a month, which would be 12. Who knows? But there's this whole thing about that. It's like the patriarchy trying to keep down the divine feminine, so they made it unlucky day. Whatever it is, I don't think it's an unlucky day at all. And I can't believe, now I wasn't thinking this for the past few years, oh, it's unlucky, but I just never questioned it, even though I didn't believe in it anymore. Maybe that's the thing we should do, because just because something's been around our whole lives, it doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it even makes any sense. Like this whole Norse thing, I swear to you, Google it right now. Like, Loki is Loki. Well, anyway, you'll find it. It's so silly. Anyway, have a happy Friday the 13th.